This is to an old story that I wrote called BloodRayne, The Dark Reign of Solice, Part 1 of 2. I won't be able to read all of it. In the cold amber glow of the night, and the screams of life within it, Rain squats and looks at the front of the epitaph, her soft tears caressing the rounds of her face, scarred with so many memories of war, desolation, and personal struggles. Her gentle hands scrape across the wet earth, grabbing for more than the worms that filled it, for her to take back the life it stole from her, though she could not plead easily with God, for she did not consider herself to be one of God's children, nor would she ever acknowledge that she was one with the devil, or his mind, that she was more in her own religious sect, that kept no boundaries on her faith. For so long has she been alone, silent in her life, that no one has ever replaced the one for which the grave marked. Rain was proud she was of an older origin now, of better mind and strength, but still she drew weak and to the flowing of tears for them, a way for her to pay respects to the souls and giving of its afterlife. In the hazy shadows of distance, from the flickering lights, Rain notices a figure in a raincoat. It was still as the trees it loomed next to, but still she could sense them, sense something of great power. Temptation of desire, perpetuated by the aspect of blood, crawls within the minds of madness. Shall it call upon the strands excuse me, that bind it so tight together, or let the weave slip and fade with the shards of yesterday? Rain flashes the memories of Solice, some carved like granite into her troubled mind. She fills with hurt and rage thinking on them, how he used to hold her and say that he would love her forever. Now at this moment, as she looked at the figure, she felt betrayed, hated, prey. She remembers the day when Solice acquired the Eye of Omeron, which by vampiric legend was to enable a vampire to the stature and air like that of a god. How the eye came into being is unknown. All that is known is that it was safeguarded by the Cephagors, a very discreet and secret society designed to protect the eye for all time. Though now Rain fills with shame, as she was the one who helped Solice massacre the Guardians and retrieve it. As he held it, his eyes changed. Apathy drew forth from the once emotional face. It scared her, and without hesitation, the haunting feeling, the walls closed in on his thinking, and the mask of wanting death filled his purpose. And Rain remembers how Solice's hands had grabbed her by the throat and began to strangle and lift her from the ground.